Hello team, thanks for joining us today everyone. Going to cover the new product that we're launching today, the variable rate energy product with UER and RPA. Just going to cover, make sure everybody understands what this product is about, how it works, and of course what the main angles are on how to sell this thing, generate revenue. Let's get started. So the product, variable rate, it's going to be in line with the market. As we all know, price of electricity fluctuates because it's a commodity. We're going to have the first month will come out at the price to compare. So whatever local utility company at the time, whatever area you're in, it's going to be at their price to compare for the very first month. After that, they're going to get a competitive variable rate based on the various market conditions. Obviously, they know that to keep the client with them, to maintain that book of business that we write, they're going to have to keep those rates competitive. Keep that in mind. The customers are automatically enrolled into the Merit Rewards program with this product. So taking a look at that real quick, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. Customers earn points based on their usage that can be redeemed for items such as sunglasses, grills, laptops, big screen TVs, etc. Taking a look at this, there's the header off the site. You can see they've got a number of different categories of items. Just took some of these shots. There's some grills. I'm sure you're going to buy energy for quite some time before you'd have the money to, or the points to buy one of those grills right there. Headphones, different things, TVs. Again, don't sell this too heavily. We don't want people to buy because of the Merit Rewards program, because that's just opening the door for a chargeback. Speaking of chargebacks, do remember chargebacks run 45 days from the date of sale on this campaign. So make sure we've got some good tight business, because we want to get them past that 45-day mark, and we'll talk about some things on how to do that here in a minute. So price fluctuations, variable product. We know electricity fluctuates because of the commodities market. It is a commodity. So like all commodities, it's subjected to certain market conditions, things that in the economy itself are going to affect the price of any commodities market. Supply and demand issues such as OPEC versus USA. A good example of that here over the couple years back when OPEC flooded the market with oil to drive down the price and put the hurt on the American oil producers, in the war against fracking. And it worked. So you just have different things like that that can affect the fluctuating price of electricity, driving it up or down. The most important aspect that we know affects it every year is the heat rate index. The heat rate index is something that comes along every year. It affects the price of energy. It has a huge impact on those rates. We know every year that it's going to go up as it gets hot. The cost to produce these things go up in the heat, and also just supply and demand, because people are driving more, they're taking trips more. That's when they're going on family vacations. There's just a lot more usage and demand for that stuff, so the rates always go up. So the variable rate product, to keep in mind, I want everybody to understand that some people act like it's the end of the world if you're going to be on a variable rate product when they're out there selling their fixed stuff all the time. The first thing you got to understand about a variable rate product is that this is exactly what you have if you're with your local utility. So states like where I live in Oklahoma, it's not deregulated, so we have a variable rate product because that's what all local utility companies have. It's not the end of the world to be on a variable rate product. There's no cancellation, no enrollment, no monthly fees. Okay, there's no associated fees with this program. It's just their usage, and they can switch anytime if they're uncomfortable with it. That's one of the benefits, one of the things that you're going to hit on to help sell this product. Again, like I said, no contracts, so no termination fees. At any time, if they see rates go up on the upswing, which is going to happen when it starts to get hot again in the spring and the summer, then we can roll people over, put them on a fixed rate plan. Fall and winter, those are the times of year to push a variable rate product. Again, tying back into that heat rate index, we know the price is going to go up every year when it gets hot. Well, on the flip side of that, as it gets cool in the fall and the winter months, we know that price is going to drop. So this is the time to take advantage of that point in time when the market is predictable. We know it's going to get hot in the spring and summer, so the rates are going to go up. We know it's going to cool in the fall and winter, rates are going to go down. Let the prospect take advantage of that. Let's seize that opportunity to save some money when we have the drop in energy prices that correspond with this time of year. Good time to be selling this product. That's why we do it. Some of the other important angles to keep in mind here, UER and RPA, they're some of the most well-funded ESCOs, okay? So their liquidity enables them to purchase electricity whenever the price dips in the market, okay? And, keep in mind, the energy market has a stock market, the real-time market, the day-ahead market, just like any other commodity. So that price fluctuates. These guys are liquid. They've got money in reserve at all times. So when certain things happen that trigger a huge drop, bam, they're right there to pounce on the opportunity. Versus other ESCOs that aren't as well funded, they may not be that liquid and they may not have that luxury of taking advantage every time the price dips. They may have to pay some bills first before they can purchase some juice. Talked about the 45-day chargeback window on this product. How you want to pitch this thing, one of your big closes that I teach my teams every year, and it works really, really well. Hey, you know what, Mr. Jones? Give us 90 days to show you what an excellent company we are and how competitive our rates are. You'll be really, really happy with us. We'll prove it to you. Fair enough? You got to hit that 90 days. Ask them for 90 days, to ask them to commit to you for 90 days. And that really should not be a problem, guys, because keep in mind that first month is coming out at the price to compare anyways. So price to compare anyways. On the first month, it comes out for the second month. We're 60 days out already. We're outside the chargeback window. No reason why I should have a lot of chargebacks on this program. Okay, this is a really good program. The rates do very well for us in the fall and winter. So we do really, really well in this campaign. For those of you that's your first time doing the variable rate product with us here in the fall and winter, this is a great, great campaign. Should be really, really excited. Should be able to make a lot of sales and generate a lot of revenue for your center. All right, moving on. The green pitch, okay, this is huge. We know that green rates are a little bit higher and people pay for them. It's a hot button. I mean, everywhere you look, everywhere you go, it's all the big buzz right now. It's about going green, protecting the planet, global warming and the ozone layer and all that stuff. It's out there. We're hearing it every day in the media. It's a big, 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 big hot button for a lot of people. And this product has a 30% supply of renewable energy. And it's true green, okay? It's a true green product. It's not the clean burning stuff. This is actual renewable energy. So either solar, wind, or hydroelectric. 30% of the juice on this product is going to come from wind, solar, or hydroelectric sources. And that's a big deal. It is a big hot button with a lot of people. It's a huge, huge sales angle. You need to sell that. It's in both the scripts. Hit that hard because it is a hot button and people will buy a product that's got renewable energy in it, even if it's more. Well, I've been on campaigns where we sold exclusively green rates just because it paid a higher commission, even though the rates were substantially higher. This is a huge selling point. Hit it hard with your people, drive it home, and you'll close a lot of deals with this. Here's the little spot in the pitch. Like I said, solar, wind, hydroelectric power is where the renewable comes from. I'm calling to offer you the opportunity to get your electric supply directly from UER through our Retail Access Program. Under this program, 30% of your energy will come from renewable sources, meaning that 30% of your energy will come from wind, hydro, or solar power. This makes your energy greener and cleaner. Helping to protect the planet is important to you, isn't it, Mr. Jones? Hit on that. Hit on it hard. It's a great selling point. It'll close you a lot of business. Okay, so a couple other things to keep in mind. I just kind of looked through the rebuttals on here. Here's a rebuttal that they've got in there for, will our rate always be cheaper? Will it save money? What can I expect to save? The highlighted portion, that's what they put in the materials. But one thing I wanted to point out, I'd hit the angle about them being one of the most well-funded ESCOs. We know there is a real-time market, a day-ahead market in the energy pricing spectrum. It's bought and sold on a commodities exchange just like anything else. Price goes up and down. Being liquid means you've got the chance to seize on that. They always have enough money in reserve that they can take advantage of the market and buy up large blocks of power at times when there's a sudden and sharp decline in price. So I would hit that angle right there. That's going to be one of your big opportunities to overcome that objection, okay? Another one that I just picked out, that 90-day close. I would definitely use that here when they're asking about, changing their mind and all that good stuff. Of course you can, but Mr. Jones, we're going to do a great job for you. We're going to show you some really, really competitive rates, asking you to give us 90 days on this program so we can prove to you what a great company we are. Fair enough. Can you do that for me? Can I count on you to keep it for 90 days? All right. They've got no risk to try this program. There's no fees. There's no cancellation fees. There's nothing. Just get on there, take advantage of the drop in prices that's coming up here for the cooler months, and then hitting them up in the summer or the spring and the summer to put them over on a fixed rate plan. Just a couple of things I picked out on the rebuttals. And, of course, keep in mind, your road to a sale process, empathize, rebuttal, close. Make sure you're asking for the business, you're going back in, and you're closing every time you give an objection, okay? That's pretty much it, guys. Short and sweet on this deal. Not a lot to it. It's a very simple, very basic product. You should do really, really well. Very excited about this campaign. Glad to have you guys with us. Let's get out there and let's bring some business. Thank you very much. Have a great day.